Well, hello everybody. Here it is. It's April 22nd and a nice bright morning here in the greenhouse. Just thought I'd do a quick update and show you how everything's going on the shelves and in the aquaponics system. Let's take a look around. Well, first we've got these black resin shelves that I got such a screaming deal on. Still really happy with them. On the bottom there you can see my leek starts. I'll be getting on to working on those pretty quick here. If not today, then in the next couple of days. Transplanting them out to some much larger containers and out into the full-on sunshine. Up here you can see the tricolor sage is doing quite well. Living large and loving life. May even still be some ladybugs kicking around in there. Very happy with what I see here, considering it's just the third week of April. If we come around the side here, we can see this is the catmint that we already harvested so far this year. It's doing quite well. Again, very much enjoying life on the top of the shelf. The leeks down here seem to be doing fairly well as well. Now, I'll go into greater detail about this, but I'd heard that if you trim your leeks down, not only can you use the top like green onions or chives, but you'll help develop stronger bases. If anybody knows anything about that one way or the other, let me know in the next couple of days before I do my transplants. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down this top tray to about 2 fingers all the way around when I transplant it, so that they'll be just sticking out. And I'm going to leave this bottom tray as is, just to kind of compare and see what sort of difference I get out of that. On the back shelf we've got the lemon balm. Balms are wonderfully useful things. I should be sure to enunciate that though. Balms are wonderfully useful things. Have no interest in bombs personally. But down here we have some of my seedlings that are coming up. Most things seem to be doing very well. Haven't got a lot of pepper starts yet, but what I do have, these are my red Thai peppers, and as you can see, quite a few of them have decided to start for me. If nothing else, I'll have a wonderful collection of Thai pepper plants. I'm very excited by this here, which is my acorn squash. Last year I couldn't even get any of my seeds to sprout, and this year I've already got some pretty nice looking development there, I think. Never successfully grown acorn squash before, but I know I've eaten plenty of it, and I sure do enjoy that. These would be my Tumbling Tom patio container type tomatoes. These are fabulous because instead of bushing out or growing up, these tend to kind of fall down out of their containers and just create a cascade of juicy, delicious, cherry-sized tomatoes. Tumbling Toms, strongly recommended. More Swiss chard, of course. In the back here you can see that is the beginning of the first time I've ever grown Malabar spinach. It's not a true spinach, but it's still supposed to have something of the flavor. I look forward to trying that, maybe cooking with it, throwing it in some salads. Love growing things for the first time. A couple of different varieties of sunflower here. This first one, these are Velvet Queen sunflowers. It's going to be a very nice dark red, burgundy almost, sort of color to the leaves. These ones in the back are called Moon Shadow sunflowers, and they're supposed to be pretty much the opposite. They're supposed to be like a black seed with a very white petal. They should look really nice mixed up amongst each other. We'll have to see what comes of that, if the mice leave me any of my starts once they make it outside. Now let's take a look at the aquaponics here. What can I say that I haven't before? You know, this system continues to amaze me. I have put it together out of spare bits of this and that, and the one official piece that I have there, the hydroponic grow bed. Not terribly happy with that. Hope to be doing a rebuild sometime this spring, making a proper one, a lot deeper, even sides. But let's take a look and see how things are doing in it anyway. Here's the chocolate mint. This has been cut down already pretty hard once this year. We took it pretty much down to the top of the pellets, and as you can see, it's growing quite well. Back here we have the pineapple mint, also doing very well. Spearmint and English mint. We have a bit of a mint addiction around here, but we like our teas. Now here are the strawberries. I think it's safe to say I've got a bit of an iron deficiency going on, so I've got some chelated iron. I'm going to be adding to that a little bit at a time over the next few days. But holy fruit, there are probably more strawberries already growing than we had all year last year. So I'm very excited about that. Back here we have some green onions. Wanted to test the theory of can you regrow a green onion, and yes you can. Those 5 have regrown very nicely. We've already cut the tops off and used them again, so this is the 3rd time around for those greens. Up here, what do we have here? We have, this is a dwarf kale, I think. And then here we have the kohlrabi. Another thing I've never grown, but I'm very excited to see what turns out with. Kohlrabi, they say it tastes much like a broccoli stem. So, very exciting. Moving over here into the one with the pea gravel. You know, I've moved the chives and taken some advice. I've put them in a container so that their growth is somewhat slowed. Back I've got my rosemaries doing quite well. One thing of interest with the rosemaries, I've never seen a rosemary flower before. But here we have it on our garden blue rosemary. Kind of a pretty little flower. The tricolor sage here is doing fairly well, but nowhere near as well as the sage up in the soil. And this poor Thai basil, I was hoping it would come back to life, but I think it's time to remove that from the tank. Some people have wondered about growing carrots in aquaponics, so of course I had to give it a try. Here are my 2 carrots. I'll be pulling those out in another month or 2. It's not a very deep bed, so they don't have a lot of room to grow. But I'd be very curious to see what it looks like when it's done. And probably my favorite part of this bed, my little curry forest that I'm creating. All but one of those plants are clones. Can you find the real one? Well, there you are. A quick update inside the greenhouse and a look at the aquaponics system. April 22nd, 2013. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day.